you so much, Jim. That shot there is showing you that's the backside of the march as it moves up past the Capitol, which is on your right. You can see the snow moving up to where it makes the right-hand turn behind the Capitol to where it ends actually at the Supreme Court building, which is back behind those trees over there. But this is the first year that we've been able to at least give you that shot to get us that much closer up the hill towards where the Supreme Court. Continuing on and live, we've got live action. Teresa Tomiel with Lila Rose.
This is just another aspect of the culture of death where even with all of the great sounding words about choice and reproductive freedom and empowerment, the reality is this is anything but empowerment for the little girl in the womb and for any unborn child or any woman.
When you talk about the war on women, they say we're waging the war on women. I mean, please, seriously?
Exactly, Teresa. I mean, the war on women, they co-opt our language and they say, well, the war on women is pro-lifers. But we're standing to protect the dignity of women and for the dignity of the little woman in the womb. And the reality is we're missing over 100 million baby girls internationally and here in the United States as part of that because they've been targeted mercilessly in the womb for abortion and then for infanticide. This is part of the culture of death, and this is why we're here marching.
And you have had some pretty good exposure on the secular media, most recently, and you were also on Fox News, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, when we do our investigative journalism, our original reporting, we push down traditional walls that are put up, you know, to pro-lifers, getting it out on CNN, on Fox. You know, we've had videos, thanks be to God, aired on CBS Nightly News when we did our sex trafficking investigation. So the more we can get exposure and get this out there, the truth will set us free and we can make real change happen.
My prayer for the secular media is that they will pick up on your work, interview you. Yes, I'd love to see you all over every station and every network, but I also want to see them say, hey, she's onto something here. Let's do our own investigation and expose.
I think you're exactly right. I mean, I don't know that we should wait around for the day when mainstream media.
You keep doing it. But
exactly. No, it's true. I mean, but the thing is, the truth snowballs, and the truth is more powerful than any lie. So the more you put out the truth about the humanity of the unborn child, the abuses of the abortion industry, Live Action's been documenting it for 5 years now, it starts to really grow and build on itself. And that's what we're seeing. I mean, we're seeing, even when Obama was president in the last 4 years, the most pro-abortion president, we saw some of the most pro-life legislation ever at the state level. We saw $60 million defunded from Planned Parenthood. Pro-life polls coming out. Young people are more pro-life than ever before. The tide is turning, and that's where we have every reason to be encouraged and full of hope.
And you're making a huge difference. God bless you.
Thank
Good to see
you,
you again,
Teresa.
Lila. Lila Rose, thank you. A little bit late for that, I think. Lila Rose from Live Action. Back to you, Doug, in the studio.
And thank you so much, Teresa.
Let me just tell you, it breaks my heart to see and know that Planned Parenthood crushes beautiful purpose 1,000 times a day in our country. Across this great nation, 3,300 beautiful human lives are extinguished under the guise of choice. So my wife Bethany, my amazing wife Bethany, and I started the Radiance Foundation and launched an initiative called TooManyAborted.com because the answer is actually one, there's too many. Can I get an amen? There you go. And we wanted to dedicate our lives to saving beautiful possibility. You see, my biological mom had the inexplicable courage to go through 9 months of a traumatic pregnancy. You know, I'm the fringe case that even pro-lifers have a hard time embracing. But when we believe that human life is special, when that purpose is emblazoned in our hearts at the moment of conception, the circumstance doesn't matter. So my biological mom went through 9 months of traumatic pregnancy, but she chose adoption for me. And I was adopted and loved like crazy. I was adopted into a normal American family of 15. I have 6 brothers. Yeah. 6 sisters. 10 of us are adopted. Loved like crazy by 2 parents who understood one thing. That adoption unleashes purpose. I just have to send some love out to them. Henry and Andrea Baumberger, they never asked for accolades, they've never asked for praise, but they're 2 parents who love children that the world said were unplanned, who were unwanted, and who were unloved. And let me tell you, that is a lie from the pit of hell. So here we are today with a president that sadly is very pro-abortion, a president whose possibility has been tremendously all life. But you know, I look at one of my childhood heroes is Frederick Douglass, the abolitionist, the slavery abolitionist, one of the greatest orators of our day. Frederick Douglass was also born of race. And you know which president whose conscience he was able to reshape? President Lincoln. Presidents in American history, and I just hope somehow, some way, another person born of rape may just be able to reshape the conscience of a president, because there is never, well, it's never too late for true hope and for true change.